So one of the things that I really admire about you, Deidre, and the work you're doing is that you're bringing the power to African Americans. I think you are almost shaping, landscaping uh, African American spaces. Even separate from Africa or the Caribbean, but African Americans, obviously have a unique history of their own. So, with that in mind, what does African American soft power mean to you?
Well, in this case, I would say that it is speaking truth to power, and just not being afraid and not being apologetic about making a demand and making a claim for justice. It's about bringing all of the parties together. We hear about this concept of Pan Africanism. And in this sense, I would say Pan Africanism, real Pan Africanism, when we have a real issue to resolve. So, this soft power is showing people what we really have in common and that it's not so easy, but sticking with it so that we can all reach a hopefully a positive outcome. At least that's the goal. So, working together. Ultimately, that's what it's about.
I love it. Thank you so much. I want to also share an up and coming event, which maybe you'll be here and I'll get to meet you in person. The museum, the African American History and Culture Museum, they're having their hip hop block party on August 12th, celebrating Black culture and music and honoring 50 years of hip hop artistry. So it's happening on August 12th, and hopefully you'll be able to join. I'm not sure if I'll be there, but if you come, I'll certainly make a point to be there. But anyways, this was an absolute pleasure. In spite of the heaviness of the topic, in spite of its heaviness, it's so important and crucial that we maintain our knowledge of our history, especially the thorough history of slavery. And I want to thank you very much for helping us do that. And in many ways, really bring about Pan Africanism, as Marcus Garvey, also laid the blueprint for. So thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to add that I have not noted?
Well, what I would hope is that members of Congress would learn about this issue and possibly introduce a resolution uh, to acknowledge the role that Africans who were enslaved in the Americas played in the making of these bronzes. I think that would just be very powerful because people do not know. And American Congress is paid attention to all around the world. So it would be a powerful statement from this country.
Well, Vice President Kamala Harris just announced a new plan, a new resolution to stop anti-Semitism. So we've had, anti-Haitian hate bill. We're now embarking on anti-Semitism bill. So hopefully this will be something that'll finally be on the books. But it took almost 100 years for the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill to become law. Hopefully, it won't take another 100 years for this particular mission to come to fruition. So, any way I could support, I will, and
Mhm.
I thank you again. And I want to thank everyone else for joining us for this important dialogue. Jeanette Lenoir with ePluribus America, and this is Our American Culture.